Greetings, royal queens and kings. It's your host, Queen Tulsa, and welcome back to the Queen Tulsa Show. Listen here, we've got a great broadcast for you today. And Junie, would you like to read? Oh, the dog, our dog, they got to my prayer book. You want to help Mama read this out? Here, let's do our daily devotion. Before I get into the show, my baby is gonna help me with my daily devotion. Okay, ready?
Mhm.
Okay, so stubborn.
Stubborn. It wasn't so long ago that we ourselves were stupid and stubborn. Easy marks for sin.
Okay, so it says stubborn. It wasn't so long ago that we ourselves were stupid and stubborn. Easy marks for sin. Lord Jesus, you know all about stubborn hearts, especially mine. You tried many times to give me a glimpse of the trouble my own determined, misdirected attitude brings. You've inspired me to do better, and I've ignored your instruction. Forgive me, I don't realize what I do to myself when I insist on my own way, my own independence. It brings me to just one place, the place of loneliness. I pray for every person to desire a softer heart that is open to your tender instruction. Help all of us let go of the blind guides who exist in the world and only bring confusion and pain. Lord, help us develop more loving attitudes towards one another. Remind us that every child on earth is your child, so every human being is important to you. Soften the stubbornness of our hearts toward you and towards each other. Amen. Let's go ahead and get into Queen City. We'll be right back, guys. All right. Thank you, Junie. All right, and we are back. First and foremost, I wanted to say now, watch now as Queen Tulsa and Jaguar Wright face off in a dramatic fallout of Sisterhood Betrayal. Queen Tulsa is not here for Jaguar's games and drama. And now Jaguar has a serious issue to contend with. Okay, don't miss out on Queen City drama with Jaguar Wright. Okay, now that we are here, I am in such an amazing space. We're in day 8 of our, you know what? And I'm so excited. And thank you so much. My supporter, Norris Tony, bought me this book for my birthday. And so these are just prayers. I have been struggling and just lost. I pray, y'all hear me pray. But as far as like getting in depth and, really ask the Lord what I really wanted, this was like the best gift for me. So this is the food that I definitely needed on my table. Now, let's talk about sisterhood. Sisterhood is everything to me, right? You all know about the history that Jaguar and I have had on YouTube. When I met her, thought she was a cool person, listened to the music, and then I eventually, because I was watching, and then eventually we started a relationship, right? A relationship, communication, however you want to word that. And when I met her, I told her, I like you, I'm about sisterhood, and I rock with you. I know that mental health is real. I've been very honest and open and transparent with you all about my mental health. So when it comes to mental health, it sticks out to me because I know how it feels sometimes to be misunderstood, right? And at times people can take advantage of you, so on and so forth. So I met her here on YouTube, OKP's channel. Um, and this was around the time when her husband was together, and eventually Legina had come into place, and all the other characters, right? And so for some apparent reason, SDW, OKP, they didn't want me and her to interact. Well, we started interacting. She had her channel. I was a mod on her channel. And the particular day, y'all remember when she was at the pool and she got locked up. And she says, Kimmy, you're in charge. Well, during that time of Kimmy, you're in charge, when she disappeared, I actually talked to Kimmy offline. We chopped it up. I let her know, like, hey, she went to jail. They got her locked up. And, that particular woman act like, oh, she was for Jag. And, she encouraged me to continue to support her because it was about, I guess, she was on the type of time where she was doing it for an applause, and I was kind of there doing it for a cause. So fast forward up, well, not fast forward up, me and Kimmy, we got to talking on the phone and things like that. She would encourage me. And this was around her time for her birthday. I'm like, okay, I'm gonna do her a birthday party. I'm doing a birthday celebration on my live and play music and stuff. And she was cool with that, and she just seemed like she was really pushing for me, right? So fast forward a little bit more, we end up getting into what you call a mod squad. It was pretty much a group where we supported Jag. We would all bring our grievances, bring ideas, and stuff like that. I want to see like majority of my ideas will win people over when it comes to the content and stuff because I'm like, I'm an actress, I like to put on shows and things like that. So, it worked for us, right? It worked for us. As y'all saw, as time went on, we had some mods in the group that was giving away information. We had mods in the group that was communicating with outside sources, providing them information on what was going on in our chats and pretty much the next moves that Jag was going to make. So I've always been like, a caring person and things like that. but I'm more of an introvert. Like, I like, I'm a homebody. I mean, I come online, I like to have a lot of fun, but really in my off time, I like peace and quiet. I like my house clean. I like to do my, what, and I just like to live easy and enjoy my family and the people that are in my life. So there were a few times where there was like conflict. I would come in with conflict resolution, like, hey, this isn't working. Let's do it like this. Okay, I think that we should do this. Maybe you should do this part, you should do that part, and stuff like that. Maybe I spoke up a little too soon because apparently, when you're vocal about things and when you're a leader and somebody else is trying to be the leader, they're going to find a way to discredit you, try to move you out the way with your differences. Um, and on some occasions, sisters come together like, oh, well, girl, she's not really us, and we should stick together and leave her over here. But really, if you all really think about it, out of all the relationships that Jag has had, out of all the relationships that Jag has had, it has never influenced us not to, respect each other or communicate with each other, right? Out of all these relationships, even with Gumbo, even with Ty, even with um Sippy, um, and the other relationships that she was in, it never, even with her Johnny Popcorns, this woman trusted me. I never leaked one of her Johnny Popcorns. I never, we talking and then she said, hey, I don't want this out. I never put it out. Right. So fast forward some more. We're in a space where things are just starting to kind of fall down. Things are about to go their separate ways and stuff like that. And so I've always thought, let me protect me, let me protect my mental, let me protect this and that. And a lot of times y'all see me, I might have a show schedule and then I might push it back. Child, it's just me. I be doing my own thing. I'm all about divine timing. Um, and if I'm not 100, if I'm not 100% able to give you guys like a full show, give you the energy that you desire and that you deserve, then I, reschedule my shows. So I knew that there's a shift going on. Um, and I was supposed to get a gift card for my birthday to go and eat. But now I have, I mean, this is, y'all might say, oh, that's just a book with words. I received it as this is food for my thoughts because sometimes I don't feel like good enough. Sometimes I don't feel like I can do something. And that just be me in my head talking myself down. But I always want y'all to understand this, putting God first and really asking Him. Because I've been asking, Lord, Lord, please help me. Please send people, send me a message, send me a sign, send me what is it? What's next? I knew that my assignment was about to change. And so I stated to say this with Jaguar, I love her, still love her to this day. A lot of people were looking for me to come out and just bash her and call her all types of names and things like that. I have 3 daughters that I'm raising. I have 3 daughters that I'm raising. I'm out here looking to make a change. I'm out here being a leader. If I decided to give in to what the people wanted, see, sometimes it's not about what the people want, it's about what the people need. And that's the reason why I'm here today, is to give you what you need. I will be open to having a conversation with you, but we got to do it on live, Jag. We got to do it on live. And I want us to have a conversation where we both speak. And you know, you've been over here plenty of times. We didn't have so many uh restoration services going on my panel. I've had Evangelist Val on here. I had Jag on my panel one day. I had a whole list of people on the panel one day. And those two women, they were, going at it, and they made up. She said that she would stop calling her Jag. They made up. But see, the problem is on here, a lot of people like to discredit me. They like to say, oh, she's got a shortcoming here, a shortcoming there, a shortcoming there. But what can you really say about me when it comes to community, when it comes to showing up? Can you say I'm a loyal person? I am loyal. And some people was fighting to get me on their side or to move me here or to move me there, sending me messages saying, hey, I'm going to pay you this amount of money so you can stop supporting her. Everybody needs to be going at her. You don't see this right now. You go against her, you can really up it up. I didn't really want to up it up. I'm here because I was put here. And ever since I made my channel, it has given me a greater reach to people. And I know everybody is not going to like me, everybody's not going to love me, everybody's not going to whatever. And that's perfectly fine. But those out there that I am able to reach, that's why I do it. So it's bigger than me. It's bigger than me. And I've always said that if you've been following me, if you've been rolling and rocking with me, you already know how it is. See, like I might go at Miss Evangelist Val today, and we might be cool tomorrow. That's our fun banter, right? So just because I have fun banter with people, that doesn't make us permanent enemies. And we're so caught up in wanting to tear somebody else down, we forget that we got flaws. We forget that we got flaws. So my goal here is not to tear anybody down. I'm going to give my commentary. I'm going to give you comedy. I'm going to give you after dark. I'm going to give you all that. But my goal here is to help and heal people. Y'all are like my family. And I'll be open. I have a support system. And we text, um, we call. And I talk to them more than I talk to my family. So as an adult and going through therapy and counseling and things like this, I learned a long time ago. Some people are family by blood. But when you get those perfect strangers out there that support you, that root for you, that love you unconditionally, is not looking for anything in return, and don't throw it up in your face, you got something there. You got something there. So I vowed to them, as I vowed to myself, my husband, and my family, that I would be transparent with you all on any and everything. I was very transparent when I was attacked at the hotel. I went there to see a friend. I brought it to the internet so somebody could help me. I was surrounded by our Black brothers and sisters that was waiting for me to come outside so they could hurt me. That's why I stayed into that hotel, because it was a camera in my reach. How many times do we see on social media somebody want to get a viral moment? They said that I wanted to get a viral moment. No, I was just trying to go and see a friend, but we got some ignorant people, our people, just disrespect you for no reason. And sometimes they do it before other coaches do it. If you don't believe it, we're right here on YouTube. Y'all see it on a daily. Y'all see it all the time. I could have let that take me out. I thought about Essen. I thought about it all. I got very frustrated when that cop went into court and said that I told him that it was a hate crime. But on the news, they said I didn't say anything. Y'all like to research so much? Go get the body cam footage. Listen to the conversations that those officers said before they even encountered me, before they even seen my face. I've seen it. Y'all like to investigate? I'm opening up that door. Go and look at the camera footage, the body cam footage. It was August the 13th. Today is August the 13th. Look at me. I'm built for this. I take a lot on my back, but it's not in vain because I know it's going to help somebody else. So I just take it as though I'm taking these licks so others don't have to take these licks. But my voice will not be stopped. I'm still here. People have been trying to take me out on YouTube, in my town. I mean, you name it, in my family. I've been through this stuff my whole life, y'all. I could be so bitter to the world. I just thank God that I don't look like what I've been through. It's so interesting because this morning, well, actually, the other day, I was trying to make some mugs. I was trying to make a mug, trying to make a mug, and I was like, "Oh, I got to get this out. Oh, I got to get this out." And every time I did it, it didn't click. I mean, like it said that it went through, but it didn't go through because like when people would go and click, they'd be like, "It's not there." I'm gonna tell you why. I'm gonna tell you why I wasn't there. Because the message that I had on there, it was like, take back your power. And it's like God is saying, well, Maya, my name is Amaya. He said, Maya, you've got your power back. You've got your power back. You just need something to remind you of your power, right? So I'm going to share this with y'all. And like I said, every time I create a product or a piece of merchandise, it is sentimental and it comes from the heart. I put very deep thought in it. If y'all look at like my old mugs and things like that, y'all will see like a big difference in my production or how I'm laying it out. I want to show y'all this, and this is what God had for me. Give me 1 second. So as I load those up, I'm actually going to drop the link in the chat where y'all can go and buy y'all's mug. Give me 1 second. Okay. So I'm going to drop this link. This is where you can go and shop and get your mug. Um, it's like glory be to God because it's like I have a fresh new start. And even like with this conversation, like I don't think I've ever just really just sat down and just really just had that deep conversation with y'all because I feel like um y'all support me. I mean, the cash apps, the super chats, and I really haven't been able to enjoy it because, I got the puppies and things like that. But with even with all that going on, I have like 7 dogs. I got my kids, I got my husband. I still gotta, think about me. Still gotta keep the house in order. Still gotta be a mom. Still gotta life, still life. And so I don't have no complaints. I don't have no complaints. I want to show y'all this mug because it really means a lot to me. So on the front right here, uh, look at that message right there. From division to liberation. Welcome to Queen City, y'all. Queen City, I'm okay. I'm safe. I love me. Y'all know what that means. Y'all know what that means. I was just going to say, take your power back. But just imagine getting that mug and you having one of those days and you going to say, hashtag Queen City. I'm okay. I'm safe. I love me, because that's what I had to do when I couldn't talk to nobody. I had to utilize my coping skills. I had to like really dig deep in me, and I was trying to push those emotions and those feelings away by drinking. Just didn't want to. I didn't want to deal with nothing. Going through some things, honey. I'm okay. I give all my stuff to my therapist. I don't complain to my husband. Want to know why? Because I don't want none of that energy to go off on him. You know. So that's why I utilize my therapist. That's why I utilize my coping skills. That's the reason why I call that number when I'm having one of those days. Utilize your resources. And I'm just now starting to feel like, if I open up my mouth and say something and ask somebody, well, maybe I can get some help. I get other people have their own things, but don't let other people's problems become your own. Always, set those boundaries, put those boundaries out there. If they love you, they'll be okay with it. If they got a problem with it, then maybe distance is probably appropriate. But I have to be here for me, my husband, and my kids. They all depend on me. When I come live, I'm working. And I'm going to give y'all some of the best content that I can give y'all. I've just been going through some changes. I've just been going through some changes, and good changes. And these are choices that I'm making on my own, y'all. I'm about community, and I'm about justice too. I want to thank everybody for rocking with me. Y'all, please, I'm in a financial crisis. I have to get an attorney. My attorney, she wants $2,500 to help me with my case. Y'all know I have a case. Y'all have already made fun of me about it. Um, there it is. I don't know. Maybe I'll make something to where you guys can donate. But she wants $2,500 for my case. Um, that's where I am. I'm all over the place, but it's like I have too much going on in my life to sit up and try to be angry at somebody. And I must say this, the wool was trying to be pulled over my eyes. Um, when it comes to family, divorces, and things like that, as far as doing dirty work, just not interested. I have kids. I have a family. I have relatives. I have friends that are in relationships. Would I want somebody to do it to them? No. Just because you like somebody, just because y'all are cool and all that, when you know something is wrong and somebody's trying to encourage you to do something wrong, we got to take a stance and say no. I'm not. I'm not gonna do it. I have boundaries. I have morals. I have values, and that's just not what I'm into. It's not my ministry. I want to thank y'all for taking out the time to come by and visit with me and talk to me. We do have another live broadcast right after this. And I didn't read any of the comments. Maybe I could read some comments before I get off of here. Let's see. Okay. Whoa, y'all did it up in the comments. Okay. Mental health is so important. Yes. 111. Hey, babe. Eternity. Got the butterflies. Hello. I'm just going to stroll through these. Hope you've been well. Yes. And salute Queen Tulsa. I don't want to interrupt your flow. You become a target. Thank you. Great to have you here. Yes. And if y'all can keep our royal family lifted up in prayers, we did have one of our family members has surgery. He's in recovery right now. So everything is good with that. But if we can just kind of keep the prayers flowing just for those out there that are lost in the world as well. Hey, CJ the Cat. True, no matter how she treated you, loyalty can be abused by those it's given to. Yes, absolutely. CJ the Cat. I'm at CJ the Cat. Um, Thank you so much, brother Norris Tony. The gift you gave Queen Tulsa blesses us all. Yes, it does. Hey, Esoteric, how are you? We have Eternity says you need to Queen Tulsa. Okay, we got Esoteric throwing up her gang signs out here. I remember that moment. Yeah. Queen Tulsa has created a safe space for all voices and opinions to be heard respectfully. All right, we got Queen City up in here. Diva, hey, how you doing? Not, oh, not eye to eye, but you saw your loyalty, and I have to respect that part. Tulsa claps. All right. Yes, banter. Yeah. Yeah, I think he was talking about me and Miss Evangelist Val. I mean, she's a cool woman. Shout out to Wani One. Wani day one, yes. Yes, Wani is my day one. Um Butlam that up says you gotta stay solid and stop trying to make people like you. You're a two-faced Tulsa. If it stops here, check him out damn here. You're going backwards. Okay, you must have just got in here. Or you might have to replay the video. Um Thank you for your support for Queen Tulsa. Wani, thank you. You have always been there for her. We listen and thank you. Yes, Wani, yes. Yes, thank you. Grin, you have no idea, but we here. Stay up and stay true to you. Sister, we're here for you. 100. They always try to silence the truth. Absolutely. Um, we doubt ourselves, yeah. And like I said, I'm not perfect, so I never try to get on here and say, "Oh, I'm just perfect." This, that, and the third. I have my struggles, and I'm pretty sure some other people do too. You know, so I just try to share. Glad I dropped through. Wishing you the best, QT. Thank you so much, Tulsa. Thank you. You're so welcome. A great opening prayer with your beautiful baby. Yes, Like whoever that was, that's why I was like, did you kind of see where we were in this live? If you replay it, you'll get it. Um, and we got the hearts and the emojis, the butterflies. Uh, shot girl. I just ordered the new coffee mug. Thank you. Thank you. I really appreciate that. To God be the glory. Hurt people hurt people. When you heal, it's no longer your desire. And you know what? That's why it's like when I started making the changes and things like that, it just felt like a weight was just lifted off of me. Like literally a weight lifted off of me because I've kept feeling, you know how you just feel like it's just something pulling you down, pulling you down, pulling you down. Like every time you get up, it's, you know, y'all get it. Let's see. Eternity, that particular part, absolutely. Sometimes people get stuck on the messenger, they miss the message. That part. Hey, Callie girl, I just walked in, but whatever you're going through, give to God. He'll fight your battles. Yes. Amen. Yes. And that's what it was, eternity. It was like the weight, it was like an anchor, like somebody anchoring, like the anchor. Okay, the anchor was released and now I can float up. Now I can just, it's like, ooh, get the shackles off my feet so I can dance. Shout out to Mary Mary. Well, listen here, I just wanted to come by and give you guys an inspiring word on today. Today is August the 13th, and today is the 2nd-year anniversary since that hotel event. Can y'all believe that? August the 13th. And look where we are today. 2 years later, 2 years later, we can say, I'm okay. I'm safe. I love me. So, like, if you have an anxiety or anything like that, get the mug, take it with you wherever you go. You feeling down? Watch your favorite movie, get your mug, okay? And then my other mug is around here somewhere. But I never lied to y'all. With Queen Tulsa, it's a royal vibe. Can y'all agree that it still stands today? This is one of the mugs, but our newest updated mug is actually this one. And I feel like this would be a good gift um, for somebody that may have PTSD, like I said, an anxiety, um, or any coffee drinkers, you know? And also, we have it like in pink and purple. And I know Breast Cancer Awareness Month is coming up. So I'll do like a discount for breast cancer awareness um, for this year. It's in October. But I just really want to thank you all for coming by today. And I really hope this message resonates with somebody and you can take something away from it. You can incorporate it into your life. If there's something here that you want to use, take it and make it your own. All right. I love you. So does God. And always remember, girls need love too. I am Queen Tulsa, and this concludes our broadcast. Thank you so much. Girls need love, say something. Girls need love.